Here we are.
Here we are. Nice to see you again. It's beautiful. And your weather's got cooler now and you've had a bit of rain.
We have, in
Yeah.
fact, when I finished the live stream with you last Sunday,
Yep.
thought I could hear rain outside and I couldn't believe it. And I stood outside in the dark, in the rain, in my little courtyard at the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Said thank you, God, right?
Oh, yeah. So it's proper temperatures now. Where have we got to today? Maybe about 22, 23.
Yeah.
And everybody's gone, oh,
Oh, I
yes.
bet. Like, yeah, finally, it's just
It's
been
been,
such a drought over there, right? Yeah, this
yeah,
guy I follow in Birmingham, he said they've had quite a bit of rain where he is there, and he's very grateful
yes.
too. So, yeah, so we want to acknowledge everybody. You guys were that followed me the other day with Nate's Third Wish on Friday. He was on my channel, and he's a great guy. It was a very busy day, and a few of you were there. I missed a lot of you, but you were probably busy. It was a Friday afternoon, but I tell you, the room exploded. He's an amazing guy, and I will be going on his channel in September on the 21st at 2 p.m. And that again will be a Friday. He'll take me over to his channel. So, guys, you got to come on there and watch us because he is phenomenal. Nace Third Wish. Please check him out. Watch him. He does everything. He doesn't just do personal readings. He does all the common political questions and things like that as well, which I don't do. So, okay, guys. Trend Zone's here. He's already done a super chat. And Helene, I was just talking about you. Your little ears must be ringing. That Anne was telling me, she showed me the crystal that you gave her. And I said, it's very similar to mine. And mine has an
Yeah.
angel in it. And she just loves it. It's beautiful. And yeah, isn't it gorgeous? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, Helene went to England and met our Anne, and they had a lovely lunch and an afternoon together. They got along like they'd known each other forever. Anne said, beautiful, beautiful. I know Anne was a little nervous because I put her on the place. I said, Anne, I would never set you up with anybody I didn't trust. It would be lovely to be in your company. And that's how I think about you, Elaine. You are a beautiful, beautiful person.
Oh,
So I'm so glad. I'm jealous. I'm so green with envy. I would love to have been there. But anyway, maybe one day, who knows? And
yeah.
yeah, so Tammy's here, Mr. Maurice is here, and Jeff Peterson's here. Oh, Dean's here, Secrets of the Red Moon. Thanks, Dean, for coming in. And yeah, and Trend Zone. And yeah, so it's been amazing. So yeah, things are getting busy. I will never give up my Sunday with Anne. You know that. Her and I are
Oh,
like, we have this sisterhood together, and we love doing it on Sundays. And the others are just once a month I'll go out with because Nath is very busy. So I'll be on his channel one month. The next month he'll be on mine, but it's only once a month. And I'm always out here on Sundays with Anne, and we love to be together. So yeah. So you had a great time in York. She says, look,
oh,
yes, what a very beautiful historic old community. I mean, most things over there in England, and especially where you are, Anne, sort of out there, right? And
oh,
to
yeah.
me, I'm fascinated with churches and castles and ruins, right? And there's so much of that over there. But yeah, beautiful. So, okay, so I guess we'll start. We've got Trend Zone in here, and he's always open. We know he's open. He's got an open door policy. So let's see what we've got for Gerald. Next time I'm going on holidays in Canada. Where are you going in Canada next time? Okay, you better come here to me.
Coming to
And
see you. That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah, that would be fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, Damara. Hi, Damara. I didn't see you come in. I don't want to miss my beautiful Damara. There we go. Yeah, she is. Okay.
All right. Okay, Gerald. Am I good to go, Brenda?
Yes, absolutely.
Right, lovely. Thank you. So, starting off with you, Eight of Teacups, Eight of Cups in traditional tarot. This is about you taking things a step at a time, understanding that we don't have to do everything in a great big leap, all in a rush. Small, consistent, manageable steps forward. That's your overall energy. Helping you do that, we've got the ego card coming in and saying, look, it's time to leave behind anything that's weighing you down, holding you back, that's heavy, like self-criticism, self-doubt, fear, stress. Time now to focus on confidence, self-belief, and optimism, and keep moving forward. What do you need to focus on? The Knight of Wands flies in on this motorbike. Now, this is fast energy. The Wands is about the fastest of them all, coming flying in, saying, think it through and act with care, because this suddenly means things lifting off for the best reasons possible. But it also asks you not to be too impulsive. One step at a time. Be mindful. Think it through. So if things happen really quickly and you've got a situation where we want to know now, give us an answer now, ask them to wait. Think it through. Take your time. That's what you need to be focusing on. While you're taking your time, how can you help yourself? Gather information. We've got the Page of Coins. So the pages all bring in a little message for us. And this Page of Coins says, do your homework, do your study, do the research. She's reading books. She's gathering information before committing to the next step. So make sure you do that. When you do that, this could be very successful. We've got the Victory card. So taking it steady, doing your homework. And when this, whatever it is, suddenly this energy comes in that's exciting and very action orientated, you're ready for it. And we've got the Victory card here saying that when you do step at a time, do your homework, take your time, that could be very, very successful. And we finish off pulling it all together with the Dreamer, a fresh start, a new start. The Dreamer is the first card in the whole deck. Here you are opening those doors of opportunity, taking a leap of faith and stepping through to something new. So Gerald, thank you for that. And I hope that resonates for you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so the excuse me, the Oliver energy is that of the King of Wands, standing your ground, taking a leadership role. Gerald, you're in charge of what's going on. I know you're single and you're in charge, but this is a card that says it may call for you to step up to the plate and be in charge more. Take the platform, get up there. Don't be afraid to speak your piece and speak your mind. He's very determined. He doesn't back down. He is a leader in his own right. He's able to teach, preach, and convey and get information out across articulately, creatively, and accurately. So, you know, this is a card of good achievement, creative achievement that you're going to be getting. I can see you collaborating and getting together with the right people. This is the teamwork card, the Three of Pentacles. And that is a card that says you're going to be collaborating with others. You may have a team of people working on your behalf, or you could be creating a group of people around you, but you're all going to work together. This is about learning things, sharing ideas, just like being in the leadership role. I think you're going to get your moment in the sun, be able to speak your mind and let it out, but teamwork is going to work for you. I do think that you're going to be able to have someone who's representing you as a team. They're going to work in your favor. The High Priestess is you doing your homework, finding out information in the background, trusting your gut feeling and your instincts. You wouldn't be here if you weren't slightly intuitive yourself, Gerald. Everybody in our room has gifts anyway, and one way or the other, whether you have allowed them to come out or not. But this card says you're going to be finding out information that you need to know. She's very astute. She does that. She goes after what she needs to go after, and she finds out what she needs to know. So there could be some information that you need to look into. You need to find out, okay? She's very spiritual. You could be tapping into your higher self, going through a development of higher, ascending again, tapping into your intuitiveness and your talents that you've got. Now, coming in the center position, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So you're being careful with your money, aren't you? You're not going to go out there and buy the big Cadillac tomorrow. Maybe you have a Cadillac, but Anyway, you're not going to do that right away. You're hanging on to your money. You're very wise with money and your investments anyway. And that's because you have done your research. You've always done research before you've invested into anything. And you're very careful, and that's why you will always do well. So this is a card that says you're holding on to something. You could be holding on to energy, a person, a relationship, or money. And I always read it as money, that you're being mindful with your spending. You're not going to go out there and blow it on something that you don't need, that's unnecessary. You got two great cards. You've got the world and you've got the sun. They're one of the best cards in the deck. This will be the end of a cycle or something you've been dealing with the world card, and you're going to be moving forward in a new, successful, finally relief type of direction. The sun is you standing in your spotlight, things working out in your favor. It's a card of good health, all over well-being. It's positivity, it's freedom. It's you enjoying life now more than you have in a long time. And this is a card of fertility, as well, growth and expansion coming in. So that's what I have for you. Gerald, thank you so much again for always supporting Anne and I every single Sunday in our room when you're not having a nap. Helene, thank you so much for your super chat. I'll get that down on my list here. Okay. All right. So we've got Robert Charles. And Robert Charles, it's nice to see you again. I saw you in with Nate, and so thank you for coming in and being here with us. So do you have a question? Let me see if you posted a question here. I didn't see a question. So, Robert, do you want us to focus on a particular situation in your life, or do you want us to give you a general reading on what the cards and what our spirit and what they're saying? Can you let me know? Because if you have a question, we'll focus on that question in the reading. Okay, so let us know. I know there's a bit of a delay here. We can wait. Robert Charles, what would you like us to do? It got deleted. Oh, okay. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, put your question in there. Oh, that's weird. Maybe when you went to hit send, you hit delete. So that's all right. So what is your question you'd like us to focus on? Go ahead and put it in there. All right, here we go. Thank you so much. All right, my question is, I'm wondering if Cora is going to come back into my life and do what is necessary for us to be together, or if I should just give up. I don't know. Maybe she won't. Maybe she will. Okay, so I think we read this another time. And if I'm right, I'm not even going to go there because I don't want to influence what my guides are going to tell me. So we're just going to pull this fresh for you, okay? But I know you've asked that question before about Cora. So let's see what we have here for you. Is she going to come back or not?
Okay, Robert, welcome to the room. And thank you for coming in for a reading. So, the situation at the moment, the way the cards are coming through for you, your overall energy, 4 of coins. Now, this is about keeping things balanced. It's about money, generally. Balancing any situations of too much or too little. So, finances, look, she's trying to get these little scales balanced. Their coin suit, it's to do with finances. It's to do with work-life balance. It's to do with energy balance, giving and taking. And it needs to be balanced between you. Not too much on one side, too little on the other. This is a card of extremes. So this is the energy that's overlighting the reading. You help, the 3 of coins. This is all about working together, teamwork. This is about collaborations, discussions. It's everybody bringing their talents to a team and everybody working together. What do you need to focus on? wise and sensible choices. So I do feel that everything at the moment, and this is what you've told us already to some degree, I know, but your focus, this is about looking very carefully at all the options, standing back, assessing the situation before committing. And I do feel there is this hesitation here, because in most of these little teacups, there's something lovely like a bar of chocolate or a flower. But there's one little one down here that nobody wants to choose. So this little angel on the card, she's standing back. She's going, ooh, wait a minute. I've really got to think this through carefully. And I think this is where this deliberation is taking place. Trying to keep things in balance, trying to get balance into this relationship. And there's a lot of assessment going on. This could be you or it could be Cora. How can you help yourself? We've got the awakening card. This is another card of no rush, things being quiet, things just staying as they are. And this card says, look at things from all angles. She's upside down. Turn it upside down. Look at things from a positive perspective, but also look at things from all perspectives. And I'm going to be coming back to that message in a minute. Your guidance here, the Queen of Cups, this is beautiful. This queen is beautiful. She's loving, she's giving, she's generous, always helping other people. Really good at that. But she has to take care of herself first. She has to be balanced enough so she doesn't get depleted by the amount of giving that she willingly and automatically gives to other people. But this is the queen who is absolutely loving, kind, generous, compassionate, and absolutely beautiful energy. This is the guidance from spirit coming in, this beautiful energy coming in. Now your outcome, you're pulling it all together, the Four of Cups. Our little angel here is so focused on the past that she's missing this golden opportunity right here. All she's got to do is just turn around like that and she'll see this lovely opportunity. So I do think at the moment you're in this pause state because there is a strong emphasis. There could be something in the past that needs sorting out before you can move on in the present. There are decisions to be made, lots of things to be taken into consideration first that you need to look at carefully from all aspects. There's an awful lot of homework for you to do here. I'm sorry, but and by homework, I mean assessment, reflection. How is it really? How are things going? So you've put, should I give up? I would say no, never give up. But where you are now, there are a lot of choices to be made. There are a lot of options on the table. Something needs balancing, whether it's time, energy, work, money. People in here to help you, the little teamwork, other people coming in to help you. This lovely Queen of Teacups here, bringing in the love, the empathy, the compassion, everything that you could possibly want. However, right now, it's in my little section here, too early to call because things need looking at carefully from all aspects, discussions to be had, and make sure that you're not too focused on the past, that you're sticking there and not being ready to move on in the present. So I hope that makes sense, Robert. Bless you. I'll hand it over to Brenda now and see.
Okay, thank you very much. I pulled some extra cards for this for you, Robert. First of all, I think this ended very quickly. This is one of the fastest moving nights in the deck. I think it was just all of a sudden she was there and then she was gone. She decided that she was out. It's really left you feeling trapped. You don't know whether to move on, and you don't know whether to wait and stay here for her. Don't get up in your head and start bringing yourself down, because you've got 3 amazing cards here. You've got the 9 of Pentacles, you've got the 6 of Wands, and you've got the Sun, which are 3 very, very, yes, positive cards. Now, in the center position, the help that you need is keeping your eyes open. This is my 9 of Pentacles walking in her garden of abundance, but she carries a falcon with a hood on. And that means keep your eyes open. Like Anne was saying, think about your future. Don't allow yourself to just feel stuck and stay here waiting. But I have to tell you, I pulled a romance card, and this love will be worth waiting for. But what I see is there was a lot of chemistry with you, with her. There may not have been as much for her, but you had a great chemistry with her. I see finances and career are doing something here, are influencing, are a factor in this relationship. Now, whether she left because of her career, because she's too busy, she's working, or whether she didn't feel you had enough money to make her happy, okay? I don't know, but there's something here that said financial issues are a factor in your love right now. Okay, so there's something to do with finances in that relationship too. So keep your eyes open. You can, as long as you're researching it all and you're not putting yourself in a position of just sitting there doing nothing, you have the ability to be your own champion. The 6 of Wands is that card of coming out ahead. You're independent, you're self-sufficient, you have a strong personality, you're going to make it, okay? And at the end of the day, you deserve to shine and walk in your sunshine. Walk in your glow, walk in your spotlight, okay? She's not going to be the only person you'll ever have in your life. Don't put yourself down and think this is it. But if you want, it will be worth waiting for, but either her or the right one coming in. So take your time. Like Anne said, do the research, keep your eyes open, think about it, but don't leave yourself sitting there on the couch missing out on a good time, okay? You're not married, you're not attached, I assume. You don't have a commitment right now because she's not with you in your company. Enjoy yourself with your friends, your family, and who knows, there could be somebody new that walks in your life that just spins your head, okay? But yes, there's a possibility that if you wait, she may come back. But you want somebody who wants you as much as you want them, okay? And so that's what's important. You don't want her to come back because she couldn't find anything better or she realized she had a good thing. She should love you enough to want to come back. Make those changes for you, okay? So thank you so much, Robert. I wish you all the best of luck. Yeah, it hurts when that happens. I get it. But it looks promising, okay? All right. We've got Tammy, and we did have, wait a minute. Helene?
There is a question from Helene.
Yeah. Okay, so we missed Helene, did we? Because after Robert comes Helene. Sorry, Tammy. I jumped the queue. Okay, coming back to work and opening the shop again this Tuesday. No news from the owners of the company, but something feels off. Also, I'm fed up of this toxic work environment. What is your take on it? Okay. Yeah, you've been feeling that way for a while, haven't you? Yeah. All right, let's see what we got. They could count their lucky stars. They have somebody as good as you working for them, and they don't realize what they've got. Yes, tomorrow I'll make you last. Yeah, thank you. All right. See what we got here. I made a big, huge pan of cabbage rolls this morning.
Say that again. Sorry.
I made a big pan of cabbage rolls this morning.
Cabbage rolls?
Yeah.
What's a cabbage roll?
You never heard of cabbage rolls? It's a Polish. Yes, it's a Polish thing. It's a meat and sausage and vegetables, and you blanch your cabbage, and you open the leaves up and you stuff them and you roll them. They're called cabbage rolls, and they're a Polish dish. However, I'm not Polish, but it's a big dish that we cook in the winter or we cook in the fall, right, guys? You guys here in North America have heard of cabbage rolls. So I made a big pan.
Now, Helene, back to work on Tuesday. As I was shuffling the deck, the Justice card flew out. So we're taking this first. So this could mean that if there are any decisions to be made, They could be falling in your favor. But generally, this is you walking the talk, focusing on your moral compass, doing what you know is right, doing what feels right, focusing on honesty, integrity, standing your ground, standing up for fairness, standing up for wisdom and truth. So that flew out. Your overall energy, King of Cups, and we've got some big cards coming up as well. This king, they all bring beautiful qualities with them. These kings have learned their lessons. They've had to get to the situation they're in. This king is kind, compassionate, loving, sharing. Very often in a situation where they're helping other people to feel valued, to feel well, to feel better about themselves. This king is generous, kind, and compassionate. And this energy is overlighting this reading. Your help, 7 of Coins, do the groundwork, start something new, plant the seed. If there are any new ideas, new directions you're thinking of, start doing the groundwork now, knowing that the success can follow on later. She's planting little seeds, but they won't flower tomorrow. She can't rush them, but she does know that they will flower in their own good time. And if she doesn't plant the seeds and get things moving, she won't appreciate the flowers. So this is you planting the seeds. Focusing on, we've got the life experience card, a major arcana card. This is about positive change now. This is you making positive changes. Learning from experience. That's the key with this card in my deck. The little sandcastle, it's washing away. But she's taking the pearls of wisdom, everything she's learned, what went well, what didn't go so well. Both of those are valued pieces of information. What did you enjoy? What did you not enjoy? Gathering all that life experience together and putting positive changes into the mix. That's what you're focusing on now. How can you help yourself? We've got the Empress, and she says, get busy. She's busy doing, she's creating. She's not just thinking about it or putting it off till next week. She's getting busy on those new ideas, those new projects, that new inspiration that she's got. Look, she's got her apron on. She's got her sleeves rolled up. She's taking action. It's all about moving forward, taking action, positive changes. The Magician comes in the guidance. This is lovely, saying, yes, you can. You are ready. You have everything you need. Just in case you were wondering, this Magician energy, I do feel, is very supportive and very, very encouraging for you. And pulling it all together, the 2 of Pencils, 2 of Swords in traditional tarot. She can't decide. This little angel is stuck because she can't decide between this or that. So she needs to gather all her information together and then be ready to make a positive decision. And that could be the catalyst for everything else falling into place. Now we had the Justice card, which flew. You walking the talk, doing what you know is the right thing to do. And it all hinges on this decision making, you making your choice. Now, I pulled one extra card. The Page of Pencils at the top of the deck was going to be the next card out. This is about new information coming in for you. It can come through another person and it can be a little bit blunt when you hear it, but that's information that you really do need to take notice of, because that little piece of information brings in the clarity, and this could be the catalyst here that will help you to get this movement forward. Sometimes it means a slight change to plan, a slight delay. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Now I'm going over here. But whatever it is, the clarity that this Page of Pencils brings in Listen to the message, not necessarily how it's delivered. So, Helene, bless you, my little York pal. I wish you well with that. Keep in touch and let me know.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you know what? You're feeling trapped there. This is awful. This is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's not really happy there. You've got the devil right beside it coming in with it. It's a toxic environment. And look what I pulled as an extra card, rival. So there's a situation there that really is toxic. It's not peaceful and harmonious. It's sad. They're taking advantage of your goodwill, and every day going there is difficult for you. So I think that, you know, you're going to be making some healthy choices. You're going to focus on what's best for you. You're going to walk away from it. You're not going to repeat these bad habits anymore. It's a time for you to move on. And it's a card that says, you know, it's a card of addictions and depression and things that just aren't happy in your life. So in the meantime, your help, your hurdle, or your challenge is the strength card. You may have to stay strong for a little bit longer. But I do think that what's going to happen is you're going to be leaving this environment. You're definitely going to be moving on, because your message from Spirit and your angels is be free, walk away, and release. Okay. I think you're going to be leaving this job, but I realize that you have to have gainful employment, or, you know, before you move on to something else. I see that. And your outcome card is unbelievable. It's travel. You are going to be leaving. It's flight. It's taking flight. It's travel. I know you've been on an airplane. I know you took travel. You traveled, but it says moving on in the center. So you're definitely going to be deciding to spread your wings and go in a new direction. Okay, you're definitely going to be leaving this whole situation. There could be a situation here where you might become somebody's sparring partner in a discussion, a debate, or an argument. So keep your eyes open for that. Something's not right. Something's off. There may be somebody wanting to stir the pot up, you know, and create a little bit of a debate or an argument there. And you've had it. That'll probably be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Elaine, you're going to say, you know what? I don't deserve this and I don't need this. I'm out of here. So I think you're moving on. Okay. And I don't blame you. Oh, all right. Yeah. Your feelers out there. Hi, Fatima. Fatima, how are you? Nice to see you in the room as well. So we're going on to do Tammy. Tammy wants us to pull cards on her mother. If her mother has a message from the other side, Tammy wants her mother. So like Nath, I have the beautiful deck by Doreen Virtue, Talking to Heaven. I'll be using that one. Okay, Tammy. I had it here for a long time, and I have used it once in a while, I think, on mediumship for you. All right. Messages from Tammy's mom. Tammy, who's Winnie? Who's Winnie? Is there somebody called Winnie or Winifred? They're sending that name out. So keep that in mind.
Okay, Tammy, welcome to the room, and thank you always for everything you do, looking after Brenda and I. It's truly appreciated. So we've got some lovely cards. The first card is the Page of Cups. This is a messenger. How lovely. And this card, this little Page of Cups, brings in messages of love, appreciation, help, support, guidance. It says, trust your intuition. It's right on track. So straight away, messages of love, support, help, guidance coming in for you. The Four of Pentacles says, take a break. Have a rest. Put your feet up. Have a cup of tea. This is a card of rest, relaxation, stepping back. And it's in this quiet time when you are much more receptive to hear the angels, to hear lovely messages from the universe, lovely connections. And in order to get there, you need to, and it's easier said than done, I know, step back, rest, do something lovely just for you. We've got the wishes coming true card next. Good news, literally wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups, everything you've been wishing for, hoping for, and working towards, absolutely showing up for you. It's a beautiful message. And the 7 of Coins, just to finish off, says start something new. Do the groundwork, start a new project, get busy on that new whatever it is. knowing that the success will come later on. So, Tammy, I hope that resonates with you, and beautiful messages of love and guidance and help and support right here for you.
Beautiful. So sorry for jumping in when you were ready to go read, Anne, but her mother was telling me the name Winnie, and I didn't know Winnie. And she has clarified that. She's come in and said, yes, Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh. So your mother, thank you. She's on me now. Thank you for stepping forward and letting me know it was you, and the message was for Tammy. So Tammy, I'm glad. I had no idea what Winnie was, but she kept saying, say Winnie, Winnie, she'll know what I mean. So thank you for clarifying that. Also, there's a keepsake. She tells me there's a keepsake that you have in one of your drawers. It could be your dresser drawer, but you carry some tiny little keepsake that's precious to you. You can confirm that if you want or not. But I see a keepsake that you keep, and she's aware of it. She's aware of it. Now, sometimes you may put things under your pillow, she tells me too. But remember something. Tammy. Your mother is around you and she sees you all the time. It said, the card I pulled was, I will always be your, she's saying, I will always be your compass and point you in the right direction. Your mother was a very strong person. She may not have been loud about it, but she had a commanding spirit. Her spirit was very strong, and she will always be there. Ask her, talk to her, mention her name, tell her that, and I know you do. She's around you all the time, and she will, through spirit, give you the answers that you need and give you the little nudges and tugs. All my spirits are head strokers. You may be feeling her touch your hair at your quiet times when you're sleeping. All my spirits show me that. She says she's sorry. Forgive her. Okay. She's telling me that she thinks that how can I put it? She didn't pick favorites. She wants to tell you that. For some reason, you think she picked favorites. She picked your sister over you. But please remember, she says she's sorry. Forgive her. She felt, she knew, she sensed that energy about you, but she loves you. And let her know that, you know, she's now over any problems that she had. At the end, she shows me her mind was a bit confused before she passed across. But she said now her mind is clear, and her mind is very clear now, and she's able to see things, and she's around you. I told you that my spirits are head strokers. She says, I always give you a good night kiss. So I want you to be aware of that. I want you to be aware when you go to bed at night and you're laying there still, if you feel somebody stroke your hair, know that it's your mother. She's bending over and she is giving you a kiss. So for some reason, she talks to me about this keepsake that you keep close to you that might be in a drawer, in a dresser, in somewhere like that. So I don't know whether there's something there or not, Tammy, but she says she sees you with, or she could be saying that you are her keepsake. She holds you safe and keeps you in her heart always. So on that note, I'm glad that you could confirm Winnie. She knows that you love Winnie, and often Spirit will step forward and show me something that I have no idea what it is, but it means something to you. So I know that was your mother. So thank you so much, Tammy, for asking me to do this. And God bless you, Tammy. You know, you had a wonderful mother and she's with you at all times. Okay. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you? I see you had some rain there, you said. So hopefully those fires will die down. All right. Okay. All righty. I like doing mediumship readings. I really do. I'm going to come out and maybe do more. Thank you. Tammy, you can let me know if this made sense to you, okay? All right, Mary Beth. Hi, Brendan, Anne, and everyone. I am requesting a reading around career as I seek employment this week. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're still in that process, aren't you?
All right. So, Mary Beth, welcome. As I was shuffling, out flew the page of coins.
Oh.
Pages are messengers. So this is all about you doing your homework, gathering information, reading up about it, researching. So when you're seeking employment, there's a lot of reading, research. This little page has her head in a book and sometimes needs a little nudge just to go and do something about the information that she's gathered. But this is about research. That absolutely flew. We've got the clarity card, the ace of pencils, swords. This is you suddenly working it out, going, now I know exactly what to do. After a few goes at perhaps missing something, coming second, not quite getting there, this little angel now has hit the bullseye. So new clarity, new ideas, new inspiration coming in. Make sure that you have all the information you need. We've got the moon card coming in. And this principally says, trust your intuition, go within if it feels right and you're excited about that, move forward. If you're not so sure, there's a reason for it. But it also says there could be more information coming to light to light your way forward, and you might just have to find that out for yourself. So make sure you've got all your information, because I don't think you have at the moment. The Four of Cups, looking at the past, reminiscing, staying in the past, very focused on the past to the extent that you're missing a golden opportunity right here. So look right round, step back, look at a broader horizon. Don't be just doing what you've done in the past. Look at something new, something different. That could be a very lucrative opportunity. So look right round, broaden that horizon. The 10 of Wands says the busy times are over with, the stressful times are over with, done and dusted. Take your time now just to rest, relax, and get ready for this next venture, because it's a time of healing and moving on. 3 of Swords, 3 of Pencils. Time for you now to move on. Leave something behind. Leave that past behind. And now it's time to move on. And helping you do that steps up the Queen of Pencils. Now, this is not one to be messed with. Queen of Swords. They all bring a beautiful quality. And this one sees the truth. She says it like it is. She's direct to a fault. She has no hesitation in getting rid of anything that isn't working to welcome in the new. A real spring cleaning energy. Seeing it as it is, speaking the truth, and going straight after what will suit her well, without any thought, and leaving behind anything that doesn't serve her anymore. And it's a real sort of a breath of fresh air and a fresh new start. And I do feel this coming in for you, and you really moving on from something, moving on from the past. But in order to get there, do your homework, do your research. You might have come close in the past, but not close enough. This is when you hit the bullseye. But make sure you have all the information and you are well prepared, you are well read, well researched. And then this Queen of Pencils going, okay, there you go. That's your way forward. And you will know. She's clear as a bell, this one. Clarity, absolutely. So, Mary Beth, I wish you well. Thank you.
Okay. All right. My beautiful friend, Mary Beth. Yeah, she had the 4 of Cups. I've got the 4 of Coins. This is you waiting for something to happen. You're sitting there and you're being very mindful. You're being careful with your money. You're not going out and doing any big spending here. This is a waiting period. You're budgeting. You're being very mindful of your money while you're waiting to get this job. You're doing your research, getting yourself out there, applying and looking, and perhaps even upgrading and doing a change to your resume, adding something to it, but definitely getting your answers. And this is a card that you need to concentrate on. This is the High Priestess, and that's what she does. She trusts her gut feeling. She trusts her intuition. And then she gets that aha moment and she says, well, I got to look into this farther. And she does her homework, and you'll need to do that, because your help, your hurdle, or your challenge is the moon. And the moon is all about that. Okay, you have a lot in your experience, yeah, and your database, and trusting your instincts and your gut feeling, but finding the answers and the secrets in the background is very important. If things are still murky and things aren't happening, I want you to keep pushing forward in order to get those answers that you need. Trust your intuition, okay? But don't get caught up in your head and allow yourself to bring yourself down, worrying that it isn't going to happen. It will. Just keep pushing yourself out there, pumping it out there, making sure that you're getting those resumes out there, because the right one will come. You're doing a lot of work right now, okay? This is the 7 of Coins, waiting to hear. This is a card of unnecessary worry. You're saying, well, I'm doing all those things, Brenda, but nothing's happening yet, but it will, okay? This is a card of just being patient. It's coming. This is a card that says, you know, you're making a good investment on what it is you want to do, and the next job you get will be the perfect job for you, and you deserve to get what you do well and what you want. The offer is going to come. Here's the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about career. It's about job changes. It's about getting a new position. It's all about work. So this is a beautiful opportunity that will be coming in for you. It's just taking a little bit of time. I know everything takes time, but keep yourself out there. And in the meantime, you're going to be okay financially. You're not going out there and being crazy. Now, an extra card flew out, and it isn't to do with your business. It has to do with your kids. And this is you connecting with your girls, or one of them. Okay, this is a 6. Oh, this is the 6 of Cups. This is either you reminiscing and thinking about them or reconnecting with them. So there may be a connection. You may be seeing each other, talking to each other, and connecting with somebody. And I do think it has to do with one of your girls, or even possibly both of them. There you go, sweetheart. That was the extra message they gave me. So thank you so much. I love you, Mary Beth. Okay. All right. Now, Elaine says, remember we were talking about Elaine, they are a couple. He has no gratitude. She is stirring the pot about my authority, doing micromanagement, but most of all, using my metaphysical knowledge that they haven't got. Right. Yeah. So, and I said, yes, there's rivalry there. Okay. They can't even get along with each other, basically. Okay. Now, Tammy wants to answer us. Yes, I feel her. Yes, I have a christening picture of me and mommy and grandma, and pin of my christening shoes. My christening dress was beautiful. It's in my drawer. Thank you, Brenda. Okay, there was some keepsake in that drawer she was showing me. And Musam, message for career, please. You have to go and make a super chats, my friend, in order to get your question answered. Okay. Again, I think it's getting worse between them, and we are the recipient of it. Yeah, misdirected anger. Also, there is another manager in another shop which envies me a lot. I have to watch my back. Oh, that's not good. Okay, yeah, be careful. All right, you're very welcome, Mary Beth. Okay, so we're going on. We got Marby. Hi, Marby. It's so nice to see you again. You always come in and ask us a question, and we're so grateful for you. Okay. All righty. You're so sweet. You make a tremendous difference in my life, Brenda. Sending love back. I know you're just a super person, and you've gone through so much in your life. You deserve to be happy, and I love where you live. Okay, Marby.
Okay, general reading, Marby. This is looking wonderful. 3 of Pencils, 3 of Swords, starting us off. This is about you healing and moving on, leaving something behind, taking time just now to talk things over, rest, relax, and then getting ready for this move forward. The Star, one of the best cards in the whole deck. This is wishes coming true. It's you wishing on a star. More than that, though, this is recognition. It's achievement. It's success. It's absolutely beautiful. The 2 of Coins is next, asking you to keep things in balance. She's trying to juggle and ride a unicycle. All sorts going on at once. So being mindful to keep finances in balance, work-life balance, energy balance. How much time are you giving? And just remembering to take time just for you as well. So keeping things in balance. It's the coin suit, very much to do with home, work, career, finances. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is the movement forward. This is the time, perhaps just now, healing, gathering your energies, moving on. Now, when the Wheel of Fortune shows up, this is it. Momentum, movement forward, things suddenly taking off, you making that move forward. It's absolutely lovely. You taking with you all your gifts, your talents, everything that you do well, and making this positive, dynamic move forward for yourself. This is a change in energy, a change in momentum, and it can mean a complete change of direction. So, Marby, I hope that resonates with you.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Marby. Okay, so Marby, you have been feeling as though in the past you were betrayed, you were stabbed in the back, used, abused, and I'm not treated kindly here. But you know, when the 10 comes up, 10s are the number of completion and new beginning. And this particular 10 of Swords says, guess what? You're back on your feet and you're back in the game. And you're not going to go down that road again. Okay, so this card says you're ready to go, but it left you very tired. The Four of Swords says you just felt sort of, it took everything out of you. It took all the energy that you had within you out of you, and it left you feeling depleted of energy. This card says don't lose your sleep about it. Take time to get your rest. This is a healing card as well. You're healing through something here that might have been this 10 of Swords energy. So let it go. Get the rest that you need, okay? Call a truce, close the door, say, I'm not getting into this anymore. Your help, your hurdle, and your challenge, you've got the Moon. I think you found some information out, or you're going to find out more information coming into you. Trust your instincts. You know, this is you moving forward. Don't get up in your head and create this illusion in your head, presuming and assuming things. It's about you finding out the truth, and so that you can stand validated there. Take your time again. This is all about being slow. Temperance, okay? Do things in moderation. Don't push yourself so hard. You may be pushing yourself way too hard, and this is why you need to call a truce and have a rest, okay? So this is about taking yourself to center, do things in moderation. This is a card of balance, okay? Don't push yourself so hard with what you're doing right now. But you're going to hear something here with the Page of Pentacles, and pages are our messengers. There's going to be something coming in where you'll hear from either somebody who may be younger about money or money in their life. But this is often a card of good money coming into you, hearing good news about that in the material part of your life. So there could be something coming in here, or there could be somebody taking a new form of study, a course, to add to their resume that will make them have more money, making more income. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's somebody who younger who owes you money, and they're going to say, well, I'm going to do this so that I can make more money and I can pay you back. So it could be taken that way too. Well, my beautiful Marby, thank you so much. And I hope those messages help you. Okay, I think we've got Tamara. She's our last, unless somebody else pops in here. There she is. Tamara, you're up next, sweetheart. Do you have a question or just open? Do you want to leave it open and we'll do messages from Spirit and your guides, what they see? You want to see what's happening? Do we have a question? Hello, Tamara. Tamara. Don't make me go after you. I might have to go after you, Tamara. Where are you, Tamara? That's for you, Tamara. Where are you?
Is that a snake cannon? What is that?
That's the horn to get Tamara on her feet. Come on, Tamara. I need you out here to tell me whether you have a question or not. We're calling Tamara. Where are you, Tamara? I haven't seen her here in a minute. She said hi to Marby, and then I lost her here. So anyway, okay, Tamara,
Right.
you're
out. Shall I go ahead? Because
go ahead. Go ahead.
I've got 6 cards, and 3 are major arcana cards. So this is loud and lovely. Tamara, life experience starts us off. This is about positive changes, you making positive changes, drawing on all your life experience, taking those pearls of wisdom. What was the lesson? What did you learn? What do you enjoy? What don't you enjoy? All those are very, very helpful pieces of information. And this is you, the overall energy, getting ready to make those positive changes. This is immediately followed by the world. Another major. A job well done, celebrating the completion of something. And now moving up to the next level, moving on, moving up, advancement and success. And a reason to celebrate a job well done. Focusing on teamwork, working together, you being part of a team, a valued member of a team, and everybody pulling their gifts and talents together and aiming for success. And when everybody works together, that's where the key to success, that's where the success can be found. How can you help yourself? Leave the nonsense behind. 5 of Wands. That's the thunderstorm going on. She can see that. She can hear it. She doesn't need to be part of it. She's got her umbrella and her boots on, and she's walking towards the sunshine. So this is you leaving the nonsense behind. So if there's any conversations you don't need to add to, if there is any drama going on around you, leave it where it is. You simply focus on where you want to go and keep moving forward. Stay balanced. Knight of Teacups comes in as your guidance from spirit. This could be fast. This is exciting. And this card says, just slow down. Stay balanced. Take it a step at a time. Don't be rushing into anything. Don't be rushed into anything. It's the cup suit. So it's about feelings, emotions, and how we process things. So this card says, just slow down enough to process, to take it steady, stay mindful, and move forward. And pulling it all together, the Lover's card. So this could be the start of a lovely new friendship, but generally, this is sound and sensible decisions made from the heart. Look, she's looking at all those roses. Which is she going to choose? She got a lot of choice. She's standing back, looking at all the options, asking, what will make me happy? What would I really like? And then choosing with her heart, but using the head as well. So it's grounded, it's sensible, and it's realistic. So choices to be made, positive changes to be made, moving on up to the next level, advancement, success alongside other people, leaving the nonsense and staying grounded, steady, and mindful. So Damara, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, she said she's leaving people to their own devices. Okay, so as you can see, super chats are closed because it is 3 o'clock. I'll give you give this last reading out here for Damara. So Damara, you're standing in your truth. The King of Swords shows up, and this is a card that says you're not going to back down, but also you have integrity and you're standing up for yourself. But this could be somebody who's stepping in to promote, to defend, and to maybe give you some wise counsel. They could be anybody, but it could also be a legal eagle, somebody who is going to give you some creative and wise information to do with a legal situation. I'm seeing you've got the Knight of Cups. You're going to have somebody coming in that you're going to you're going to fall in love with whatever they bring to the table, or they're going to be attracted to you or to them. This is a card that says you could fall madly in love and they may sweep you off your feet. But it's also the card that says they are capable of being very adaptable and very amicable and mutable and flexible and easy to get along with. But I do think they're very, very creative. And it could be somebody you're going to be attached to or introduced to in your entertainment field. Now, the Knight of Swords could be an offer coming in, something very quick. And it could have risk involved with it. So do your research. Make sure that if there's an offer or an opportunity coming in, that you get legal representation. Or if there's a contract that you want, that you're reading over, make sure that you get legal representation, whether it's through a friend who's a lawyer or somebody who you can trust, because there could be risk attached to it. I always say, read between the lines. Don't sign on the dotted line. Don't take the first offer, because once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Consumer beware. If there's any risk involved in situation you're going to sign on, be careful. Take your time. Temperance is all about that. Take your time, and take yourself to center. Read between the lines. Don't jump into anything too quickly, because you know what I tell you, everything that's gold isn't, everything that's glitters isn't gold. This is a card of knowing that spirit will always and still has your back. Okay, so this is a card of balance and peace and taking yourself to center and just saying, okay, I'm going to think about this. Justice, no, judgment, you're moving on. Okay, this is a card that says you're making a command decision to go in a different direction or take something new on, and you're only going to allow those people in your very intimate circle who are there to support, love, and have the same goals as you do. So that's what I have for you, Tamara. I hope that those messages resonate and come into balance. She says yes and yes. Okay, beautiful, Tamara. All right, so it is 3 o'clock. I'm sorry, Sam. I know you've been asking me a question. No, as I had said, as time permits, we shut down at 3 o'clock. If we had time before 3 o'clock, yes. But come in my room again, by all means. And maybe, we will have time next time to give you that question. So very, 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 very grateful to have you in here. But you have to make a donation like everybody else. And that's what puts you at the front of the line. Okay, so then you don't miss out on that little message. So blessings, everybody. Anne and I, wow, thank you. Yeah, night to Helene. Thank you so much. Helene, it's always lovely to see you in here. And Damara, and Dean came in. Dean thought that our room was amazing. He said the energy in here was so good, and I thanked him for that. Dean, I miss giving you a message as well, and we need to chat. We haven't talked in a while. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Maurice.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Maurice, for Bambi. Yeah, okay, take care, guys, and blessings to you as well, Fatima. It's always nice to see you as well. So, okay, guys, we're going to love you and leave you. Play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And Anne and I will see you again next Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. So be here or be square.
Thank you, Brenda.
Okay, take care.